Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today we need to have a little bit of a chat about Adaman and Irida. Because they, ladies and gentlemen, they're getting our attention today. So what we've got are the official reveals of the new full arts of both Adaman and Irida that are going to be coming around, well, in Japan, it's going to be part of V-Star Universe, which remember comes out in a week. So if you want to see all of the secret rares, I have no idea how I'm going to do it. It might have to split into a couple videos, but they are going to be coming on Thursday of next week. I should be able to show you all of them on Thursday. And they're going to be coming for us in Crown Zenith, which means we are going to have to wait until the new year. And I am very upset about this, as I'm sure some of you are. And all I can tell you is, I have sympathy. I want them now. But the good news is we can talk about Adaman and Irida, and we can actually have a little bit of a chat as well about some of those new products which are coming, one of which I've been quite lucky about, and one of them I unfortunately haven't. So let's start off with these jumbos, and we can talk about the rest in a moment. And what we have here, if we start with Irida, because Irida has proven to be the better of the two, it is just an alternate art of Irida. It's not a mechanically unique card, as I like to term it. It doesn't do anything new or different or special. But remember, Irida's a really good card that has been kind of a staple in Palkia decks since Palkia decks were a thing. You search your deck for a water Pokemon and an item card, reveal them, and put them into your hand. But the thing is that actually in a Palkia deck, where you can go and get yourself a water Pokemon, which is what you're going to be wanting, and get yourself an item card as well to get you whatever else it is that you might need at that particular moment, yeah. That sounds alright, ladies and gentlemen. That sounds alright by me. It's a very cool card, and look, I know and you know that we've already had Full Art Irida. And we've also had the Rainbow Rare, but no one likes the Rainbow Rares. We all know the Full Arts are better. So we've already had the Full Art of this, and the Full Art is lovely. It's a nice card, it's a good-looking card, and it's a card that a bunch of people have played because it's a good card and a very nice artwork. The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a patch on this. Let's be perfectly honest here, it is not a patch on this. This is just a stunning, stunning piece of artwork, and obviously if you played the Legends Arceus game, and you should, it's brilliant, you will know that Irida is the leader of the Pearl Clan, and would you believe it, on the artwork here we have got the main characters of the Pearl Clan chilling with Irida on the artwork. That's not a coincidence, incidentally, and this is what pushes this card from, oh that's nice, to, oh that's nice. Because the full art is fine, the one we had previously, the one we had in Astral Radiance. And to be fair, it is one of the most expensive cards in Japan lately. Remember, I did a video about this a little while ago. We do see this sometimes, and Irida is a great example of it. A card whereby the English version is just not that expensive, it's pretty cheap. But the Japanese version is very, very expensive. It's not even remotely close. So, if you want just the figures from today, according to TCG Player, Irida's like a $30 card, and that's being a little bit generous. Whereas over in Japan, it is a 38,000 yen card, which is about $270. $30 here, $270 over in Japan. There is a huge, huge difference. So the original Irida Full Art is a very expensive card. In Japan, not here. Now imagine what this one is going to be. And this is one thing that actually does make me a little bit sad. I look at this card and my first reaction is, oh my word, that is absolutely beautiful. I want that card because I'm a real sucker for cards which really represent the games. Because I play all the games, I play them obsessively, I put a huge amount of time into them, so then I get a real affinity for the game, the characters and all of that. And then when we have a situation where we got a card like this, which really shows off multiple characters from the game, it makes me super duper excited, and then it just makes me want them, and then if I can't have them, that just honestly makes me really sad. Hey ho, ladies and gentlemen. If I don't pull this in my boxes, it is probably going to be super expensive. Now, in terms of Adaman here, basically everything is a little bit worse than Irida. In terms of playability, you have to discard 2 metal energy from your hand to search for any 2 cards. It's not seen any real play whatsoever. And if we take a look at the full art, it's not the same, ladies and gentlemen. It is not the same. I told you how the Irida was a $270 card over in Japan. And anyone want to guess what Adaman comes in as? It's not quite the same. Go on, have a little bit of a guess to yourself right now. It's an $11.50 card. Do you want to guess which of these I pulled from my Japanese box? Full art Irida or full art Adaman? Yeah, it was Adaman. However, I have pulled a couple of very, very valuable Japanese cards lately, so there can be no complaints from me. But yeah, I pulled the Adaman, not the Irida, and I kind of wish it was the other way round. It's not as good a card, it's not as popular as character, it's nowhere near as expensive over in Japan. And the good news is then, I might be able to actually afford to get this full art. Because you will notice, just like we saw with Irida, Adam is the leader of the Diamond Clan, and you've got all the Diamond Clan people just chilling on the card with it. And the artwork here again is absolutely stunning. I do think these 2 cards side by side are just absolutely ridiculous, over the top stunning. And it's one of those situations where I'm just really happy, honestly. I'm really happy we get these cards. In terms of support, as I told you, my favourite one from the set so far was Cynthia's Ambition. Although, again, there are so many phenomenal cards, it is hard to choose a winner. But I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I think, in terms of pure artwork and style, I might prefer Cynthia's Ambition. But in terms of the design of the card and, all the different characters, I really do like these. I suppose we'll have to see how it all shakes out. But these are not the only things we need to have a quick chat about today, because I also told you a little while ago that there were a couple of other products coming out alongside the release of V-Star Universe, and we have now got images of these products. And these are the Congo special set and the Shinju Dan special set, or the Diamond Clan, Pearl Clan special sets. And we have lovely images here actually showing the design and the box and all of that. Now, over on the Pokemon Center Online, I entered the lottery to try and get both of these products, and I won the lottery. And the lottery just lets you buy them, doesn't obviously give you them. But I won the lottery to buy one of these 2 products at retail. Does anybody want to guess which of the 2 I won the chance to purchase? Yeah, obviously it's a Diamond Clan one. Hey ho, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Pokemon thinks that I need to be a fan of Diamond rather than Pearl, Adaman rather than Irida, and I suppose I just have to roll along with it. Now, the good news is, these are exceptional products, and we've got images of the boxes, and that's lovely. The bad news is, we don't actually have images of the contents. Remember, these do come with a set of sleeves, Friends of the Diamond or Pearl Clan. You get a card file, Friends of the Diamond or Pearl Clan, that's basically a portfolio binder thing, a display frame featuring Adaman or Irida, and 4 packs of V-Star Universe. Now, I think it's fair to assume that the sleeves and portfolio card file are going to basically have the same kind of design we see on the box here, and on the full arts for what it's worth, which is to say, the main characters of the Diamond and Pearl Clan all kind of chilling together. And the card frame is going to be a similar kind of thing, but focusing more in on Adaman or Irida. Obviously, what would be very appropriate is if I could pull the 2 full arts to put in these files. That would be amazing, or the frames, that would be amazing. Just to be 100% clear, because I don't want anyone misinterpreting this. No, you don't get the full arts in these products. These products have the packs, the sleeves, the card file, and the frame. They do not come with the full arts. Oh my word, I wish they did, but they don't. They can only be gotten in boxes. So feel free to be upset about that, but that, ladies and gentlemen, is the way it is. I can't complain. I entered the lottery to get a box of V-Star Universe and both of these products at retail, and I was actually lucky enough to get the Diamond Clan set and a box of V-Star Universe at retail from the Pokémon Center. So there are no complaints here. I just really want the Irida one as well, because I like Pokemon cards far too much. I don't know. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the news all about Adaman and Irida and the Diamond Clan and the Co Clan and all of that. And this is kind of cool. Once again, I would not expect these products to make their way out in English. We don't need them. The only stuff in here is essentially you've got it's all accessories. And Japan releases a lot of accessories all the time that we never end up getting here. There's no exclusive promos or any of that, so don't expect them, quite frankly. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, these are going to be cool Japan-only things, so if you want them, you're going to have to try and track them down in Japan. In the short term, I wouldn't expect them to be remotely easy to find, because V-Star Universe people are going nuts. What I will say, however, is if we look at something like VMAX Climax, which was, the last set like this, we did see that Japan eventually printed that set into the ground to the point where it was really available for a very long time. So, fingers crossed the same kind of thing happens here, because as it stands at the moment, if you didn't enter the lottery and win the right to buy these products at retail, you're probably not going to be able to buy them for a reasonable price for a while, but I'm hoping that Japan keeps printing V-Star Universe and includes these products as well, and that will make them nice and available. For now, I want to know what you think. I want to know if you're going Adaman or Irida. I want to know what you think of these full arts, and I want to know what you think about these new products. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel. You can get some bonus podcasts where I answer all of your questions. You can join a Discord and chat with us. And you can get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Martin Cornwall, who has been supporting PTCG Radio since I very first started the podcast. And is a very lovely chap. So thank you very much for the support for many, many years. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.